And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Here's Mann. Outside Harden. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Schroeder to the paint. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Here's Thomas. Off target with the 3. Down low. Here's Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And a little BUMP. Leonard says, that doesn't bother me whatsoever. So poised.
Schroeder against Harden. Schroeder can't get it to go.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Harden, the pass to Zubac. A little mid-range shot is up. Harden can't hit. Harden's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Finney-Smith with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Claxton. And it's all tied up. Claxton's got 8 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Leonard on the wing. 16 feet out. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And the basket by Bridges.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Harden. From down in the low post, it goes. 5 points in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Launches a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Watford's checked in for Claxton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Walker, he's checked in for Thomas. And Simmons is subbed in for Schroeder. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Westbrook in for James Harden. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Now here's Westbrook.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Coffee. He's checked in for the Clippers.
Coming out on the floor for the Clippers, Amir Coffey.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Here's Simmons. And it's good. 2 points. Simmons has gotten his second bucket.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Here's Coffey. Count it.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Watford. That's tipped. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Coffey. The 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Simmons against Westbrook. He shoots it, and it's Simmons missing. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Outside Tucker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Tucker just toying with the defense. That's a nice move.
The first free throw is good. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Tice checked in for the Clippers. Hyland comes in for Westbrook. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nets with a lead. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Simmons, the pass to Sharp. Tice with the defensive effort.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Powell outside. Tice outside from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Simmons driving in and slam dunk by Simmons.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Sharp. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Claxton can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. Harden the open look. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Hyland. Takes one from 10 feet. Deflected. Oh, George with a steal. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Sharp. Leonard defending. Sharp passes to Claxton. Outside Schroeder. For 3, Bridges. Here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
When you think about Paul George, still regarded as an elite two-way player, Brent.
Yeah, you get that dynamic play on the offensive end where he's capable of 35 points any given night, but defensively shutting down a team's perimeter all-star, that is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. The rebound by Bridges.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
For the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Leonard, and it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Here's Mann. Kicks it to George. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And George is deadly from deep. That'll give you some longevity in this league.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Here's Thomas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Mann. It's George on the wing. Westbrook against Schroeder. Second chance effort. And Zubac finishes inside. Zubac has gotten his first points in this one.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Zubac. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
For all the attention that Russell gets for his scoring, tonight the passing looks sharper.
Shots good by Schroeder.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. George. Schroeder with a rebound. Well, Brooklyn's shooting a nice 50% for the game. Thomas passes to Schroeder, and a nice finish on the layup. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Here's Westbrook. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Man misses. The Nets with the lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
The Clippers shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Westbrook. 43 seconds left in the half. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's George. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Bridges outside. He takes it in. Outside Schroeder. Bridges against George. Bridges misses. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nets out in front, up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what? Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... And that's going to do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so in the game for the Clippers, filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Schroeder can't get it to go.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Shot by Leonard, no good. And the Nets shooting a solid 47%. Bridges outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers trail. Here's Mann. And he hits it to tie the game. Mann's got 6 points. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Inside, here's Claxton. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mann. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nick Claxton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Tice is checked in for Zubac. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Back to Finney-Smith. Jacks up with 3. And the Nets miss again. The Clippers in the lead. On the wing man. Outside Harden. Shoots over Schroeder. Harden, good. He's got 9.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Here's Thomas. On target from range.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Tice. With the 10-footer. And that one's long.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 11 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Bridges. George defending. Thomas passes to Bridges. And the 3 off target.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Man. Schroeder with a rebound.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Finney Smith's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. A full line change here for Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Tice. Tucker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. And it's Westbrook in for Harden.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 5. Johnson on the wing. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Tucker. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. And all guys have that.
Here's Mann. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 1. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
From deep, Johnson sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 9 points.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Westbrook taking his time here. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. .41 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Powell. Rebound, Brooklyn.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Tucker, no good.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now Westbrook. Pass to Powell. Over Walker. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so here are the Clippers. Walker the off guard and Bridges the small forward. Johnson is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And here's the fast break. Here's Harden. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And just a great effort from Harden on the break. I mean, he can score any way he wants.
Johnson passes to Simmons. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Nets lead by 4.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Pass to Watford. Now here's Simmons. Outside Johnson. Here's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. To tie it up. And Harden lays it up and in. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Tough bucket by Harden. A creative finisher near the hoop.
Simmons, the pass to Watford. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
With the fadeaway. Brooklyn with the board.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
Bridges against George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Simmons looking around with the drive. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. And Lonnie Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Johnson. Thomas comes in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Watford. Highland, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Claxton passes to Bridges. And here's Schroeder outside. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. They got the rebound. Simmons. Here's Claxton. And again, it's Brooklyn.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Here's Highland. And there's the drive. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Claxton down low. Leonard defending. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Fires high post. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, man, love calling Zubac's number there at 7 feet. Get shots off in big moments.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
2 minutes to play.
Bridges, left side. Outside, Finney-Smith. The 3 is up. And Bridges good for 3. And the Nets lead by 5.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. 1:50 left in the game. Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah! I see you! Let's go! Clippers substitution.
Harden finds George. 1:45 2:54 left in the final quarter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Paul George stepping up big time.
Schroeder into the lane. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. George, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Claxton passes to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Second chance shot. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And here's George. From the elbow. George with another miss. Oh, stolen by Harden. Leonard outside. Pass to George. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Can't connect from short range. And now we've got an intentional foul. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder passes to Bridges. And the Nets, another three.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
It's Thomas on the wing. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. And it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Bridges outside. Here's Thomas. Second shot opportunity. This one belongs to Brooklyn. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.